Deep within the humid jungle, a mother elephant and her calf navigate the slippery slopes of the river.
The young calf loses its footing and slides helplessly into a deep pit obscured by thick green foliage.
Desperate to assist her offspring, the mother leans over the edge, unaware of the predator lurking nearby.
A giant python detects the vibration of the struggling animals and begins to uncoil from its damp hiding.
The serpent approaches the trapped calf, seeing an opportunity for a kill while the animal is completely immobilized.
Observing the approaching threat, the mother elephant trumpets loudly to warn the predator away from her vulnerable baby.
Undeterred by the size of the mother, the massive python enters the depression to begin its deadly constriction.
Panic sets in for the young elephant as the cold scales of the snake wrap around its torso.
The unstable ground prevents the mother from entering safely, leaving her child at the mercy of the snake.
The situation becomes dire as the python prepares to exert its full crushing force upon the small elephant.
Danger escalates as a second coil tightens around the calf's throat, cutting off vital airflow and causing distress.
Suffocation becomes a real threat as the weight of the python forces the calf's face into the mire.
The mother attempts to pull the predator away, but the snake's grip on the calf remains incredibly firm.
Retaliation from the predator results in a tighter squeeze, making every passing second critical for the baby's survival.
Exhaustion takes hold of the young animal while it struggles against the overwhelming strength of the constrictor snake.
The predator remains patient, using its immense sensory organs to monitor the weakening life force of its prey.
Injuries to the mother elephant do not deter her, but she is physically unable to resolve the crisis.
Worsening weather conditions complicate the struggle as water begins to fill the depression where the calf lies.
The threat of drowning now joins the danger of constriction as the calf fights for a single breath.
Every move the snake makes further embeds the calf into the mud, sealing its fate without outside intervention. Her energy is nearly spent, yet she refuses to leave the side of her dying child in the jungle. The snake's grip is now absolute, covering the majority of the calf's ribcage and preventing lung expansion.
Shock begins to shut down the calf's systems, reducing its struggle and making it easier for the snake.
The crumbling environment threatens to bury both animals alive before the rescue team can even reach the site.
Hope appears in the form of a distant sound, signaling that the mother's cries were heard by others. Rescuers arrive at the scene and immediately witness the life-threatening encounter between the elephant and the giant python.
The team quickly assesses the situation from the edge, realizing they must handle both the snake and mother.
Accurate assessment is required to avoid injuring the calf while trying to prying the powerful constrictor off its body.
The protected mother poses a danger to the rescuers, necessitating a mild sedative to calm her defensive instincts. Its
awareness of the humans causes the elephant to shift, her massive body blocking the most direct rescue path.
The team prepares their tools, ensuring that everything is within reach for a fast and efficient extraction process.
A distraction maneuver is initiated to draw the mother away from the pit's edge for just a moment.
This brief window allows the team to get a closer look at the python's head and its orientation.
The predator recognizes a new threat and prepares to defend its hard-earned meal from the approaching human rescuers.
Safety protocols are followed strictly as the team prepares to make the first physical contact with the python.
Mechanical help is necessary to lift the weight of both the calf and the snake out of mud. Final adjustments to the strategy ensure that all team members are synchronized before the active rescue phase begins.
Personal protective equipment is donned to prevent injury during the high-tension physical struggle that is about to unfold. The heavy steel cable is positioned carefully to avoid entanglement with the mother elephant's legs nearby the pit.
Aerial surveillance provides the team with a perspective that helps them manage the complex positioning of the animals.
Active rescue starts as the team secures the python's head to prevent it from biting the calf.
Violent thrashing from the snake creates a chaotic environment, making it difficult for the rescuers to maintain grip. Manual intervention is required to peel the powerful muscles of the constrictor away from the calf's ribcage area.
Extreme physical force is exerted by the rescuer, yet the python refused to release its hold on the prey.
Leverage is applied, using a staff to create a small gap for the team to work their hands. Visual confirmation of the calf's condition shows severe bruising from the pressure, but the skin remains intact.
The rescuer narrowly avoids being entangled himself as the snake turns its aggression toward the human team members. A mild chemical irritant is sprayed to distract the snake's nervous system and encourage it to uncoil naturally.
Reacting to the spray, the python finally loosens its primary coil around the neck of the calf.
Moving with precision, the team secures the opening to prevent the predator from regaining its deadly position.
Interference from the mother elephant increases as she attempts to help in her own way, risking everyone.
Managing the mother's proximity is vital to ensure the rescuers are not crushed while working in the pit.
Progress is made as half of the snake is removed, yet the anchored tail remains a problem.
The head of the giant python is finally secured inside a capture bag, reducing the biting threat. First signs of life from the calf appear as it gasps for air in the muddy pit water. The team digs frantically to free the tail, which is acting as an anchor in the deep silt.
Complete separation is achieved as the last part of the python is lifted away from the rescue site.
The dangerous predator is moved to a safe distance, allowing the team to focus solely on the elephant.
An immediate medical check is performed on the calf to ensure no internal damage occurred during the constriction.
Discovery of a trapped limb explains why the calf could not escape the snake in the first place.
The critical phase begins as the team works to free the trapped limb while the calf remains panicked. Tension rises as the tool jams, slowing down the extraction while the calf's breathing becomes more labored.
Aussies.
Careful adjustments to the technique allow the team to make progress against the thick, underwater jungle roots.
Success in freeing the leg is achieved, but the calf is too weak to stand on its own.
Lifting slings are positioned around the animal's core to provide support during the mechanical hoist out of mud.
The winch engages, and the cable goes taut as it takes the full weight of the baby elephant.
A sudden shift in weight threatens to tip the calf over, which could cause further injury during lift.
Manual stabilization is necessary to guide the animal safely as it is dragged through the thick, viscous mire.
Maintaining a calm environment for the mother is crucial during this final, high-risk part of the rescue.
Instinct returns as the calf feels solid ground, attempting to help the winch by kicking its own legs.
Equipment failure is a possibility as the strap begins to wear down under the immense pressure of lift.
Redundancy in the rigging ensures the rescue can continue, even if the primary equipment fails at the end.
The young elephant is finally clear of the pit, marking the end of the most dangerous phase.
Rapid removal of the lifting gear allows the calf to move its limbs freely for the first time.
Immediate care begins as the team checks for skin lacerations caused by the snake's teeth and crushing coils.
Treatment for infection starts right away to protect the calf from the bacteria found in the jungle mud.
Cleansing the animal helps it breathe easier and allows the vet to see the full extent of injuries.
Stabilization is the next goal, as the team helps the calf maintain a sternal position to avoid bloating.
Medical support is provided through injections to boost the animal's recovery after such a traumatic physical encounter.
Reunification begins as the mother uses her sense of smell to confirm her child is safe and alive.
Encouragement from the mother is more effective than any human effort in getting the calf to move again.
The first successful stand is a major milestone, proving that the calf's limbs are functional and not broken.
The team retreats to a safe distance, allowing the natural bond between mother and child to provide comfort.
Movement towards safety indicates the calf is regaining its orientation and strength after the long struggle today.
Final cleanup of the site begins as the rescuers ensure no tools or ropes are left behind.
Relocation of the predator is the final task, ensuring the snake can thrive far from the elephants.
A final glance from the mother elephant marks the end of her interaction with the courageous human team.
The jungle begins to reclaim the area as the natural elements wash away the evidence of the struggle.
The mission is complete, and the rescue team heads back to base to prepare for the next emergency.
Recovery continues in the wild as the calf regains its full strength and returns to its natural habits.
Drinking water is a positive sign that the calf is recovering from the stress and physical exhaustion.
Natural care from the mother helps keep the injuries clean and provides relief from the tropical jungle heat.
Playful behavior is the ultimate indicator of a full recovery from the psychological trauma of the snake attack.
A safe environment is found deep in the forest, far from the riverbank where the danger first appeared. Rest is essential now, as the animal's body finishes the healing process started by the courageous rescue team. Peace returns to the jungle as the day ends, and the elephant family settles into a quiet night.
Resolution is reached for the predator as well, finding a new home where it can live naturally.
The elephant family is whole again, surviving a deadly encounter thanks to the swift actions of experts.
Calm closure is achieved, as the wild remains a place where life continues, despite the constant challenges faced.